Now, in the world of investing, people like to take big risks, and some people like to laugh at people who take big risks. And well, it looks like that might happen again. Now, I'd say, was it 2020 really was the time for meme stocks. Now, if you don't know what a meme stock is, it's a stock that has hype because of the meme of it. Like, everybody just invests into it to make as much money as possible and then absolutely shits on it a few months later. It's pretty much what they do in the crypto space with pump and dumps. However, in this, it's more like a rally of people. That's where the famous Wall Street bets became so popular. I know it's had its popularity for a few years, but it really started to see its popularity when the GameStop stock was going up. I think it climbed up quite a lot. And I think a guy called Roaring Kitty did some stupid shit. I think it was put some calls on GameStop and posted it in the Wall Street Bets, the Wall Street Bets Reddit page. And a lot of people were calling him stupid and dumb. You're dumb. You're going to lose your money and this is stupid. It's fucking stupid. But it turns out he actually was a fucking genius. I don't actually remember how much he made, but he made quite a fucking lot from the looks of it. This guy was absolutely steaming ahead. He was all over the news. This was pretty big, to be honest. It reached the news. And it might actually be happening again. Now, meme stocks are no real surprise in the investing world. I'm sure a lot of even the top hedgies and stuff like that have catched on to what really meme stocks are and starting to realize, holy shit, they're actually people who invest dumb amounts of money or trade dumb amounts of money into these stocks, hoping to try and make a return. And most of them end up fucking losing. I mean, you can go on the Wall Street Bets Reddit page and you'll find thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people making stupid trades. And they don't give a shit. They just shrug it off like, what can you really do in the end? But they just shrug it off like, fuck it. I've lost, I don't know, 100,000. There's been some stupid things on there. And again, a lot of them are meme stocks, people investing in stuff because, well, they want to try and build hype around it and stuff. There was a stock, Bed Bath & Beyond. The company was pretty much fucked. It wasn't doing well. A bunch of people hopped on that and it became quite big. In fact, I did put a bit of money in it. I did make some profit, but God, it was a volatile stock. It was up and down. 1 minute it was one price, and the next minute it climbed down and lost even more momentum. And a lot of people, I guess, got worried and decided to just jump out of that ship before it went down. And a lot of people, again, love doing stupid shit like this. I mean, I can't blame them. I guess take big risks in life, and you might big risks equal big rewards. But obviously, like I said, it's a big risk, so that does come with the awful pain of realizing you're in fucking debt, or your bills this month won't be paid because you decided to trade the money on fucking some meme stocks or some shitty stock that you 100,000% know it's not going to give you a return, but it's more of a YOLO investment than anything. And then you hope that you actually get something out of it, but in reality you don't get anything because you've lost all your fucking money. And I guess that's the essence of meme stocks. Now, GameStop has started to get momentum. Roaring Kitty, the guy who was really behind this whole charge and behind this whole running thing, GameStop started to climb up again. GameStop, in fact, they actually delisted. I think, I'm trying to find the tweet. They delisted the GameStop on Robinhood, which is actually a pretty fucking crazy thing. Yeah, they delisted it. Some stock exchanges, not Robinhood, have temporarily halted GME. Okay, so sorry, not Robinhood, but wow, that is actually kind of crazy that they delisted that. I know a lot of people. This is where a lot of people are like, yeah, it's rigged shit. I don't actually know if it's rigged, although it seems a bit sus why you would delist that or stop people from buying it. I mean, just I think a day ago, it was trading around what, $20, something like that. On Monday the 10th, Friday, sorry, it was about $17. Hovering around $17, and it just shot straight up to $36. It's now around about $32. So it's still getting momentum. It's crazy how that one tweet, and it was just a tweet of a guy locking in. It was a guy sitting on a chair and, it's like a meme thing. But he tweeted that and boom, the stock kind of went up. I guess a lot of people realized, oh shit, he's back. We should start investing. But it wasn't just that. There's another meme stock that's been in the meme place for a long time, and it's called AMC. Now, AMC is essentially a bunch of theaters. They also do their own popcorn and stuff like that. I think they have their own streaming service as well. So they're quite big. I think they have a bit of debt, which I guess isn't a great thing. And their earnings call wasn't too bad. It was decent. It was better than what I thought it would be anyway. And I've kind of been around the whole AMC thing. AMC has had its all-time high. A few years back, I think it was 500. The stock traded at about 500 as an all-time high. About $580, something like that in 2021. And just before that in 2020, beginning just in December 2020, it was trading about $20-$30. So it climbed up pretty quick. I don't know if we're going to get that same momentum again. The past day, it's climbed up. It was trading about $3, somewhere around there, and it shot up to about $6 something, which in that perspective, that is fucking crazy. For a stock to jump up like that, it has a lot of momentum behind it. And I think Robinhood tells you actually how many people have, how many in today's volume, 511 million in today's volume. Holy shit, that's crazy. I think that's the most volume I've seen it in a while. Now, I'm not saying you should invest in these meme stocks, and I'm not giving you financial advice. I should have said that before. But obviously, I don't recommend people to invest in stuff like this. Unless you are willing to lose your money, then I guess go ahead. If you've committed to it, then fair enough. But I don't recommend anyone to sort of put their money into these things. They're more of just a thing if you just want to make... It's more quick cash, There are long-term investments which I recommend people making. Try to invest in something that has value in life. I don't think AMC has, no offense to them, but has a great amount of value. It's a movie theater franchise thing. They own all sorts of things as well. But, try to find something that has a big impact. GameStop again. GameStop hasn't really been doing well for a long time. Ever since games moved digitally, it just hasn't been performing well, that company. I mean, I wouldn't say it's been performing well before that, but it definitely had a negatively impact on it. GameStop was doing pretty decent beforehand, but it, again, as games, console games and, PC games and, stuff like that, as it's become more online than that, then type of stores aren't doing well. So I guess it's just more of a meme stock now. It's just more, the value of the stock just holds against who's willing to actually YOLO their money against it. Which is fair enough. I know there are a lot of people, again, Wall Street Bets is probably one of the biggest communities out there. I think they have almost like over 20 million people on their Reddit, which is incredibly mental. I'm sure they're going all crazy. I did see a few posts saying, is AMC dead? AMC is a pointless thing to invest in, and it looks like a lot of people might have regretted that. Because, it looks like a lot of people are in AMC again, which is pretty cool to see. A lot of people YOLOing their stuff. I don't really know. I'd say bit of a gamble, I guess people are taking. I don't know. It's pretty fucking crazy. Wall Street Bets is all up in itself right now. It's going crazy. I mean, again, I recommend fucking crazy, degenerately crazy. No offense, but it's true. They do absolutely bonkers shit. Again, people like that are the reason why these stocks get a lot of momentum and blow up, and then a few months later then die down because a lot of people have decided, oh, this is a bunch of shit. Shorts, again, short sellers try to bag in their currency quick. Again, meme stocks, again, you got to be very careful with them. They're very volatile pieces of fucking currency, you know. One minute you look away and you see a different, you know, price, and then the next minute you're either down or up. It's kind of even investing. I'm not talking about trading. Even just me buying a bunch of shares, it's still volatile. I think I have about 700, 800 shares. No, about 1,000 shares I have. You know, and just looking back at the price, you look, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. You know, you keep looking back at them, and you're like, whoa, 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 and your price is up, down, up, down, up, down, and you're trying to really find out what the fuck's going on. So yeah, there can be a pretty crazy thing looking back and forth at the shares just going up and down. So you got to be very careful when investing in stuff like AMC and stuff like that. You got to keep your eye out, and you can't be stupid when doing stuff like that. You got to realize, you know, one wrong move and it could be essentially over. You've got to realize as well, to actually learn to lose the money. That's one big thing when you're YOLOing investments like this, is you've got to learn to lose money. And it's, again, not a lot of people can do that. And you know what? I don't think this is for you if you can't afford to do that. It definitely isn't for you. It would be an entirely stupid thing for you to do that. But yeah, it's kind of cool to see all these stocks and, you know, meme stocks coming back. Is 2024 the meme stock? Could GameStop reach its all-time high again? I think GameStop's all-time high is like $80 or something like that. Could it reach $80 again? Which would be cool. I think their last all-time high was in January 2021. And it in 2020, it really didn't have any momentum. Like, I think in 2012, in 2007, it had more momentum than it did in 2020. 2020, it went under $1. Holy shit. So it's basically on the verge of fucked, really. So a bunch of people clouted on it, and boom, that's where the money was made. You know, investing in 2020 was really when the money was made for this type of thing. I'm not saying you're in late now if you get in, but, you know, these type of stocks is AMC. I mean, AMC, again, still has quite a lot of potential. If you are still trying to get in and you really want to get in, you can take the risk. Fair enough, go and do it if I was you. Only if you can take the risk and you're willing to take it. Personally, I don't want to invest a shit ton too much into this. Once a stock gets past a certain limit, I stop buying in, and I'd like to just wait for it to climb up to a price that I'm more comfortable at selling, or more comfortable at understanding where I'm going to pull out a few shares and stuff like that. I don't like buying at a certain price. You know, if it's anything over, let's say for example $5, I don't like buying over that because, well, again, you're going to get barely any shares for that. So it's one of them things where you kind of got to realize, you know, when you actually want to buy it. But yeah, I don't really like buying it too high. Yeah, that's the thing. Most likely you're going to end up buying. It's like when Nvidia came out, when Nvidia stock blew up. A lot of people just bought in at the height. You know, they bought in when that hype came in, which is, again, it's very hard to try and find a stock that has hype before it even has hype. And it's a very unfortunate thing about investing, and, you know, and that's where the meme stocks come in and stuff like that. These meme stocks are just throwaway stocks. I guarantee this is the thing. You need to be keeping an eye on stuff like this, because in a few months, or even in a week's time, they could just throw that shit away and boom, you could end up. So this is what I'm saying. Try not to invest past a certain point. Personally, I'd say if it's anything under $10, okay, maybe try it. But again, that's just an example. That's not financial advice as to so. But, you know, be very careful where your limit is and understand what on earth you're trying to do when you're putting money in like that. And I do think, again, AMC, It's kind of had a problem with short sellers for a while now. People are just dumping like crazy on that. So it's kind of cool, I guess, to see something go up that crazy. But I don't know the future of AMC. I don't know the future of a lot of these stocks. Again, in the few years, it all depends on how the company goes, as much as anything. It all comes into the sort of company value. But again, there's a lot of hype around these meme stocks, and I think there's a bunch of other meme stocks in as well. Again, keep an eye out on what stocks are going on. I recommend going on Wall Street Bets, but again, keep an eye on what stocks you are trying to go for, because you could catch a bargain. But again, remember to be very responsible when trading or doing anything like that or investing, because again, your money is pretty risky. Again, it's very volatile, a lot of these stocks. 1 minute, the price could be different. Again, like I've said. So if you are going to do this, again, not financial advice for anyone, but be very, very, very careful what you invest in and how much you invest in. And if you are, be prepared that you may end up losing some money. I know this is the obvious, but some people still don't get it, and they fucking lose a bunch of money and say, oh, it's rigged, this shit. And I kind of understand. Yeah, but you decided to put that much money in and gamble it away. So again, be very careful where you're taking your money, and understand that, one wrong move and boom, there it is. It could go. So take it easy.